And we're back with another video for something here on this channel. Who are
Hey,
you?
question.
Uh-huh.
Why am I on this side? Normally you're on that side. How does this work?
I assume because you came into the program before I did, maybe.
Hmm.
I think.
I've always wondered how this whole thing works.
If I had to guess, I assume that's what it is. But
Okay, cool. All right, continue.
I can do that if you want.
Yeah, I feel better.
Okay, there we
I don't
go.
know why. I don't know
I
why.
don't. Sure, it's great. I'm Michael. Who are you?
I'm Leroy.
You're Leroy. We're the We Trying channel. You know, you may know us from News 19 Nerds as we spread our wings and try new things. That rhymed. I may start using that more often. I like it. But
Have no idea what you just said.
what are you drinking?
Whiskey, pineapple juice, and lemon juice.
Okay, interesting.
I found
Is it
a
good?
recipe. It's all right. I found a
Okay.
recipe on Pinterest.
Okay, great. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff coming out because San Diego Comic-Con is back in person. A lot of stuff coming out.
Boo, boo.
Are you saying that because you're not there?
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much. Yeah.
Side topic. I was just looking at people in videos like, man, we were there a few years ago.
I know.
Just like I wish we were back.
So I saw, like, you were here during this time. So like 8 years ago, I was like in Maine, and then it was like you were here, and then I'm seeing like everybody's like, "Hey, we went to the Hasbro booth," and I'm like, "F you, man."
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I'm normally not a hater like that, but I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, once you go, man, you're like, man, you just want to go back. There's so much to see and do.
I honestly wish I had never been out. Like,
Sure.
I see why you go every year. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, it is. So I say all that. We will get to those videos in a minute, but there's a video we haven't reacted to. House of the Dragon came out, I think, the day before Comic-Con started.
HBO's like, you better get
spinoff.
HBO's like, you better get these better get this account set up.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got a month.
You got anything to say before we look at this thing?
I'm excited for it only because I have the pedigree HBO Max brings or HBO brings, so I'm excited for it. I know a lot of people have a bad taste in their mouth from season 8, the way it ended. I personally liked it, but so I'm not like burned out or whatever. So I'm excited for this.
Okay.
And we don't have to wait 3 seasons to get dragons.
That's true. Yeah, it says House of the Dragon in the title. Let's start it up and see what we got.
He's afoot.
Even they're doing it.
The dream was clearer than a memory. And I heard the sound of thundering hooves, splintering shields and ringing swords. And I placed my heir upon the Iron Throne. And all the dragons roared as one.
I consider the matter urgent. That of your succession.
Well, who else would have a claim?
The firstborn child.
Rhaenyra. No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
The king has an heir, Daemon Targaryen.
I will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter.
Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged. Knives will come out.
You are the king. Your duty is to take a new wife.
I have decided to name a new heir. I'm your heir.
You said not so fast.
War is afoot.
Do you think the realm will ever accept me as their queen?
A woman would not inherit the Iron Throne, because that is the order of things.
When I'm queen, I will create a new order.
Your family has dragons.
They are a power men should never have trifled with.
If Rhaenyra comes into power,
She could cut off any challenge to her succession.
I am to inherit the Iron Throne. She will block my way.
Our hearts remain as one.
Oh, our hearts were never one.
is this black man with blonde hair?
Where is duty? Where is sacrifice?
Now they see you as you are.
Your dog is excited about it.
I am ready.
Okay.
I think. Hold on.
While he's attending to that, I will vamp a little bit about what's going on here. I'm excited by what this is, right? I think it's kind of cool. This idea, and I don't know how many years this is before Game of Thrones proper. People in the chat, I'm sure, will let us know how far back this is. But I like this idea of
300
dragons
years.
being around 300 years. There we go, nerd. Thank you, nerd. 300 years in the past. I'm
If I
really
remember
hopeful.
correctly.
They'll let us know. I'm really hopeful that Matt Smith gets to really show his acting chops in this. I know from Doctor Who, of course, and I think he was great in that. And I think ever since then, there really hasn't been anything else for him to like.
He wasn't great in Morbius?
I haven't seen it, but I doubt it. I'm sure he probably did what they told him to do, but I don't know that anybody was great in that movie. Whichever Terminator movie he was in also wasn't that good.
Wait, he was in a Terminator movie?
Yeah, he was. He was.
Which one?
Maybe
Salvation,
the most
was it?
recent one.
Dark Fate?
Maybe.
No way. He was in Dark Fate?
Yeah.
I don't remember him.
Yeah. No, maybe not Dark Fate. The one before that. Maybe.
That's Salvation. Or no, Genesis. You're talking about Genesis.
Maybe. He's in one of them. I can't remember. They all kind of blur together. But yeah.
Okay.
He was in it. I just want to see him, get the chance to be in more stuff again and be in something that lasts more than a season.
Is your Matt Smith my I'm trying to think of what my equivalent would be. Because you've been riding for Matt Smith for a while. And I'm not saying that he's not good, but we all have like an actor or an actress we like want to
Sure.
see more of. So you asked who the black
I was like, who's this black man with this blonde hair? Is that just because they're all Targaryens?
So supposedly I'm trying to remember, one of the showrunners has been casting different people because they didn't want the show to be all white and they wanted to show a little bit of color.
Okay.
I am interested because the Lannister logo banner is different during this time period. And that's, again, I don't know all the history, but I'm just from some of the stuff that I've been reading and interviews, there's a reason that there's a shift in the Lannister logo from now until what we remember when Cersei and
Jamie and
who else? Peter Dinklage's character.
Yeah, I can't even think of his name now, but I know who you're talking about.
But there's some reason why there's a difference. Also, your boy Matt Smith is probably not a nice guy.
Oh no, definitely.
Okay, I'm just making sure. And
also, I get that. I was like, he won that throne, and maybe he's upset that he might not get that throne.
He's also a brother or sister sleeper, like Cersei and Jamie were.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I believe that there's a little bit of that going on. They talked about
you keep it in the family, right? Yeah, you keep that bloodline pure, as they want to say.
I'm interested in this only because I like to go back to this world. I am not a big prequel fan, but
because do you feel like you already know what's going to happen? So why do I care?
No, I don't care for prequels because it's hard to line a prequel up to the original. I think only a handful of shows or maybe movies have done a good job. Clone Wars, when they came back and did, like lining up to Revenge of the Sith, I think that did a fairly good job. It's very hard to land that prequel going into a beloved
Sure.
series. So
Yeah, and I'm curious because this is all new content, right? Like George R. R. Martin kind of maybe gave his okay, this is an idea for something to do, but this is based on no books. This is all just new ideas.
that's a good that's a good thing though, because then you're not beholden to
Hmm.
this has to line up with the books and you're waiting for him. Because say what you will about the original showrunners, uh they what are their names, the two white guys, I can't remember what their names are, but people loved them and then hated them, like it was just so quick, the vitriol
Oh,
got.
Benioff and Weiss, maybe. Yeah.
So one of the things, I always give them a pass. My brother read the books, and he vehemently, when I mean vehemently, capital VEH,
Hmm.
hates the final season. But I always counter with friend of the show Dan Murrell. Uh,
Hmm.
he, who we also got to meet at
At,
San.
at Comic Con, yeah.
Damn you, Comic Con.
Right.
He posited a theory that I believe that is very sound. These guys never signed up to write the ending to this series. These guys never,
No.
they were tasked with making a show about a book series, and I believe that they were assured, not maybe not promised or guaranteed, the final book would be written by the time they got there, and it wasn't. So they
Hmm.
basically had to scramble and figure out what to do.
Sure.
It resonated with some people, it didn't resonate with others. I what they just like, I feel like everybody takes the final season and like tries to throw away the whole show. And it's
Yeah,
like,
like the whole show was garbage because yeah.
yeah, like, do you not remember the Battle of King's Landing? Sir, madam. Like, do you not remember Littlefinger and his scheming?
Hmm.
Like, come on.
Tyrion.
Tyrion. Yes, you're
Yes.
correct. Like, I guess that's what I think the freedom of this show is. You have certain things that has to connect. And then this is another thing too. History is written by the victors. So we may know, oh, we heard about this tale, but that doesn't mean it's true,
Hmm.
because we know for a fact, being in the business that we're in, someone may say something and what's the phrase? A lie travels faster than the truth. So we may know something from the original Game of Thrones series, and then it could be totally turned on its head based on this series, which I'm actually looking forward to. I think this shows
That's
a freedom.
a cool thought that you bring up of like, oh yeah, we think it's going to be one way,
Uh-huh.
and our perceptions are twisted or whatever.
Mhm.
That could be cool for sure.
Yeah.
Um, I'm wondering because it's so far in the past, we shouldn't expect to see any
Nope.
characters that we know because, to my knowledge,
Nobody's alive.
people. Yeah, and it's like nope. There's no type of magical thing that keep people alive
There's
for
no
hundreds of years, right?
there's no
We don't have
Yoda.
that kind of
Yeah, there's
right.
no Yoda. There's no Luke Skywalker. And this is the thing that I think will be interesting is now that they have a budget and they know that this is a property that they can win with, so to speak, where you could tell the difference between season one of Game of Thrones versus season eight when they were like the battle of the bastards.
Sure.
What are they going to be able to do with this budget, not knowing they have a little bit more leeway? And again, like we're already seeing dragons. So we didn't have to
Hmm.
wait 2 to 3 seasons to see a
Yeah.
dragon. So what are your other stops you're going to pull out? Because by the time Game of Thrones came around, the the timeline that we know, or the original series, magic was dying out, so to speak. So is this a time where magic was?
Everybody got magic.
Uh-huh. So again, I'm interested in this. I'm very excited to this because it, HBO is known for quality.
Hmm.
They like their original series this year have been on point, and this is just another one where they're going to be like, yeah, you can have Netflix and its multitude of shows and movies, but do you remember any of it?
Hmm. Sure.
So
Yeah. What was that? August 21st,
it
something like that.
basically ends when, because it's going to take the Sunday 9 o'clock spot, so it's going to end.
Oh, for
It's
Westworld
going
or
to
whatever.
it's going to begin. So
August 21st. Okay.
they always end up doing that. So basically, you can't cancel HBO Max. They try to line it up, and Disney has done a good job of that too, basically spacing it out. So like, if you want the next Marvel series or the next Star Wars series, you got to keep the app.
Let us know in the comments below. Are you guys excited for House of Dragon? Are there any other spinoff shows you want to see? IGN had an article about a spinoff show that was supposed to happen from Game of Thrones, but it just didn't go past the pilot because they didn't exactly know how they were going to make that show happen.
Is that the pilot that they shot and then they canceled it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you know they're thinking about doing a Kit Harington
show. I don't. What you gonna tell me, Jon Snow? I don't know. Whatever. I'll watch it.
You know what would be interesting?
What's that?
If they find out that he's actually the heir to the throne. That, to me, that would be an interesting show. In other words, it's 5-10 years in the future. He's been at
all
the
that
wall.
Information gets out.
And basically in this is gonna. I hate to. So basically, you have two factions. One faction that says this is the legitimate king.
Let's not do that.
I'm just. But you see where I'm going.
Events, man. Let's not do that.
You see where I'm going.
I just watched 2 hours on a primetime hearing, man. Let's not do that.
Oh, you had to watch that? I'm so glad I'm off. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes.
But think about it. That if this didn't happen in real world, that would be interesting to watch. But,
yeah, for sure. So thank you, Leroy, for talking about real world events and bringing me down. I appreciate that.
That's what I'm here for.
Viewers, if y'all want to bring me up, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on these videos so we can get these numbers up. We are slowly growing, but it's a steady growth, and we appreciate that. So we continue to ask for your support.
Hey, tell your friends, your family, your enemies.
Yeah, tell your enemies. We love to get comments from your enemies. That's fine. As long as you hit that like button, hate us all you want.
Don't care. You can hit the down button.
There we go.
Interaction.
Just want them clicks. Yeah.
Attention whores. That's who we are.
Follow us here on YouTube at We Trying. You can also follow us on.
Hey, put Facebook in there now because you know we got a Facebook group.
I guess
that's why you wouldn't put it in there because you was like, we ain't got one, but now we got one. So,
but is it We Trying or We Trying Y'all?
It's We Trying.
Well, then I won't be on that one. So We Trying Y'all, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. YouTube. Strong. I'm just saying, we'll figure it out. But until next time, later. We out.
Peace.